How face masks work or don't. First of all, what is a face mask? A mask is meant to prevent the transmission of germs from one person to another. There are three main types of face masks. The first type of mask is the N95 mask. It's very tight-fitting and it filters out 95% of particles as small as 0.3 microns. In comparison, human hair is roughly 70 to 100 microns wide. However, as effective as an N95 mask is, it does have some drawbacks. For one, the N95 has to be fitted specifically for each person based on the shape of their face. In addition, the N95 cannot be worn for long periods of time as it may become harder to breathe. The second type of mask is called a surgical mask. It is disposable, loose-fitting, and protects the wearer from sprays, splashes, and large particle droplets. The last type of mask is a homemade mask. This is the least effective, and it's not made for medical use. It's mainly used when social distancing is hard to maintain. How exactly do these masks work to keep us safe? Medical use masks are typically made of non-woven fabrics, which can be made in different ways. A spun-bond process results in the creation of a 20 grams per square meter fabric. This process starts off with molten plastic being pushed into a web, which then cools and bonds. The melt-blown process creates 25 GSM fabric. This melt-blown fabric is made by plastic being cut into pieces, then hot air turning it into tiny fibers that are less than a micron wide in diameter. The plastic then cools and binds. How are the different types of masks made? N95 masks are made using 4 layers of non-woven fabric. The 2 outside layers are made of spun-bond fabric, and the inside layers are made of a non-woven fabric that has been sent through thermal bonding and a melt-blown polarized fabric. Surgical masks are made of non-woven fabric. All surgical and N95 masks are tested and sanitized before leaving the factory. Homemade masks can be made out of a high thread count fabric. So which masks should we use? As the general public, we should leave the N95 and surgical masks for essential workers. A homemade mask combined with a healthy dose of social distancing is always the best option.